when it comes to the whole visual bows, how can we summarize you of who you really are and what makes visual? Because we know now the filmmaker, the actor, but there has to be something that makes you you.
Like I said, I'm exploring myself, Raz.
So you always explore.
I'm always exploring myself. So it's too early to say, to define who I am in one line. Like I said, I like to stay humble as
and you are a very humble
and as
individual.
possible as I can. And like I said, this industry is not very welcoming. This filmmaking industry itself, it's actually, there's a lot of rejections. You got to actually fight through that journey to make it.
You have to put your head down and focus.
Right. You have to put your head down and focus, and plus you got to find your mentor.
Right.
Your mentor is actually somebody who trusts you.
So your mentorship is very important.
Very important.
Okay.
And networking is very, very important in this industry because 80 to 90% of the time, it depends on who you know.
Right.
And maybe 5% is your talent and 5% is how you look.
Right.
80%.
And looks, the listeners and the viewers, is not about just looking glamorous. It's about making sure it fits the role and the character.
Exactly.
Right.
And I like to echo this statement for the questions you asked earlier. Mm-hmm. If you read the description, if you're submitting to a casting call, you read the description. Make sure that the description really tells you that you can apply to that.
Right. Absolutely.
If they are well-known casting directors, they clearly write descriptions
and read
who they
that.
are and read that, who they are looking for.
And that's a key element for anyone who's trying to enter this market and this business and any industry. For example, any jobs you're looking for, you have to understand and weave through what is it that they're looking for.
Right.
So even though we're talking from this, as your background has been IT, mine has been health, and yet we have stepped into our world of entertainment, we bring on our stories and our wisdom and knowledge from other industries to apply here, right? And that's huge. Yeah. And then what I really liked about visual, and I guess, and I can relate to that, is that there's no age factor.
There's no age factor. You can see if you have vision, if you're passionate about something, you got to follow it.
That's it.
That's it. No matter.
So it's never too late.
Never too late. Age is just a number. And it just how others, look at it. It all depends on how you look at it.
It all depends how you look at it and how you perceive for yourself.
Absolutely. And I'm a fighter and I'm a hustler, and if I fix my mind or my eyes on certain things, I really want to achieve it. At least I want to give a try.
Yes. That's it.
I really want to give it a try and see where
that's what I liked about and I respect that, the fact that you kept going.
Yeah. It's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
Trust me, I know, and you know. But the thing is, you got to keep and you have to believe in yourself, right?
Absolutely. Because the thing is, actually, ultimately, it's you.
You.
Because not your friend.
Yeah.
See, if you have a friend who is going to actually support you, is good.
Yeah.
See,
the circle is important.
It's very important. Yeah. But actually, in my journey, I'm just myself. Obviously, I've got friends, but very limited number of friends actually is going to actually support my journey.
Because they don't understand.
They don't understand.
Right.
Sometimes they call me, are you crazy? Because this question comes to my mind all the time. Mm-hmm. Am I really crazy? Because I'm doing some crazy stuff.
But that's how I can relate to that, because when I just retired from my health business, everyone thought I had lost my mind, right? But I knew this passion was there from beginning in my early teens to 20s.
Right.
And I said, why wait? Right?
Yeah, I know.
Why wait?
If you don't start now, the question is, when are you going to start?
When are you going to start? Or why didn't you start?
Why didn't you start, right? Because, our life on this earth is ephemeral, right?
Yeah.
And we all have to pass one day,
Right.
and we cannot worry too much about anything.
And well, thank you for the knowledge drop and the wisdom. And with that, I wanted to say thank you so much for having me interview, because it's not easy for someone to be just real and tell where they've come from and what will help them to explore their avenue. And you were able to do that beautifully. And I appreciate that, because the listeners and viewers have to understand it's not easy. When they look from far away, they say, oh, you know?
Because they look at your accomplishments and like, you are so lucky. See, I got that, from a lot of my friends, because they only know what I've accomplished.
The short
behind that accomplishment, there's a lot of hard work, and there's a painstaking moments that I have to go through, challenges I have to go through, and I have to say, saying no to my rejections and move forward.
Yeah, and the sleepless nights and the balancing of the family and the food and
those behind the scenes are not really visible to those people.
And that's what I wanted to hear from you, because that way people understand it's not easy. But
you're right. But you can see, you keep doing it because you don't know where it will lead us into, right? Unless you take that step.
How would you know?
How would you know?
And with that, thank you so much, Mr.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, thank you. And look forward to other topics with you in the near future, because this is just the start.
Thank you.